driving this thing? I know. Are you kidding me? What's going on, guys? We have another exciting MR2 video for you today. We are tidying up a ton of stuff in the Halltech ECU and getting this thing very much roadworthy. So as you'll see before the end of this video, we're driving this sucker like normal. It runs and drives great. Dude, I cannot wait to get this thing turboed. Let's go. Let's go!
Now let's get some coolant so we can let it run for more than 30 seconds.
So we got more goodies in the mail since last time you saw us. We have these Toyota radiator lines. These are TCS lines for the heater core. Because our water neck is pointed up like this, we had to get this rotating thermostat housing so that we can angle that downwards and get our coolant lines to the right place within the engine bay. This one, it goes from the water neck on the motor to a fill right there, and then down there all the way to our hard line. Our other one here is going to go from that swivel neck to that hard line. This hard line is going to have to be cut down. All right, so now that we have our hard line cut down to the correct length, we can take this hose, slide her on, get it swiveled to the correct spot, and tighten down the swivel neck there. Just put in these heater hoses here and just run right over to the firewall there. From there to there. Got water going in the motor, transmission fluid going in the transmission.
We have full strength in the radiator and DI water in the engine. Hopefully they'll mix.
Some synchro mesh going in the transmission. All the current drips are just Jacob drips.
Come on. There we go.
Well, it's a good thing we got extra coolant.
Alright, let's see if this is still dripping now that we've added plumber's tape and an O-ring. I think we're good. Either that or all of the coolant that was in the engine is just on me.
Alrighty, so now that we have the coolant leaks fixed, we believe, we will re-top off the coolant and see if she's holding. Alright, Jacob has got his redneck attire on now. About to get some 3rd-degree burns.
Can't wait.
We are removing the thermostat housing because we do not believe the thermostat has been opening. We have it on good account.
You know what's next? Getting to fill it back up. That's how we get rid of the ants in the shop. All right, man, we only got a couple more turns in this and we can lower this thing down, get coolant back in, and we can finally get this thing bled and test driving it. I can feel it.
I'm working in Whistling Diesel's shop.
Woo! Well, the good news is we stopped leaking gas. Have you ever wondered how to bleed the coolant system on an MR2? So have we. Stick with us, we're gonna figure it out together.
Once this sight shield is removed, you'll have access to the bleeder valve on the top of the radiator. Right here is a little lever. Whenever that is open, use this right here to bleed some air out. So we already got one connected, luckily.
And just like that, it's out. This is apparently just a way to open this valve up here, but I just want to take it all. Air's pushing out already. Yeah, so we're just gonna take an opportunity here, see what kind of fluid we can actually shove in from the top. We know our whole system's probably completely dry, so might as well. Took it? Yep. That was it.
We can get on there, it's just...
We are back at it again, believe it or not. And we have the new hubs we got to put into the MR2. A lot of people stick with the stock non-turbo hubs. Being that we went with the Toyota kit, we got to upgrade to the turbo hubs. So come a little close, get check these out. Just kidding, I'm coming to you. All right, so they do look pretty awesome, nice stainless steel construction. Me, myself, and I have never installed a press fitting hub like this, so we get the fun chance to learn how to do it. And then after that, knock the other side out.
So because those are press in, it also means that those are press out. There is a bearing that isn't part of the assembly for the hub, so that's probably going to get damaged on the way out. So not a bad idea to have 1 or 2 of those handy, just in case. We're probably going to run to the parts store after we pull this and see if we're going to be able to reuse those or not. Step 1 done.
Do you have an instruction manual or something?
In my brain. You'll see.
Just like that.
All right, so there's the knuckle. It's out. Gotta press out the hub from this back side. So we do not have a hub pulling tool. This is what we've decided to do instead. We've got our own custom pieces that we've cut out. Wood. I'm gonna see if this works.
This is the age-old test. Is nature's metal stronger than metal? Brings toast. We've been extremely lucky up until this point to MacGyver our things together to get basically what we're trying to do done. I think we're gonna have to admit defeat on this one and order an actual kit.
That was off camera, but it took me about 13 seconds to figure out a better way to press it better than these goobers.
There we go. That's how it's done.
All right, looks like we got her pressed in there. Now we've got to press from this side and press the hub in this way. That should be fun. Keep sinking. Keep sinking. Keep sinking. Keep sinking. You're good.
It's getting tight.
You're good.
That's it.
Nice. Got our new hubs installed. Boom, bat, boom.
Look at that, they spin.
Matt is beginning to mock up our new hubs. We have installed, just take the Toyonda axles.
We got one right behind you there, and not only is this going to be installed, it's going to stop our leak that we just found that we had. We didn't have any axles in the transmission. Whoopsie.
Yeah, we started filling the transmission without the axles being in it, because we're geniuses, as you guys already probably knew. Got hubs and axle installed in here in the tranny. Matt is getting the Toyonda 550 horsepower axles buttoned up.
And we are going to make 551 horsepower, just test them out.
Matt has our intermediate shaft, which we need to get installed so we can install the passenger side drive shaft here, or axle. Let's throw it in.
How does it go in? Out the other way. Bucket of bolts.
And we just use regular RSX transaxle for this, right?
Yep, so the good news is all of the RSX 02 to 06 transmissions utilize the same intermittent shaft. So no change there, but I think if you're going from automatic to manual, then there is a change with this mounting hardware, so look out for that.
We went with the Toyonda axles with the Toyonda mounts, so they are guaranteed to fit.
You know, the worst thing we could do to ourselves is have a fitment issue later down the line, and that was not really something we wanted to battle. A lot of people use stock Integra axles. However, apparently you only get 1 or 2 threads when you mount them to the hub, and I really don't want to deal with that mess for a couple $100 more. All right, intermediate shaft is in, or as the Brits say, intermittent shaft. Now, let's see if we can get this bad boy to get in there.
I think we can get it to get in there.
Little persuasion. Maybe the persuader makes an appearance.
The negotiator?
The negotiator, the persuader. Depends on the application, whether it's persuading or... Whoa. I am just not a fan of brake pads, apparently.
Yeah, we need that.
We're not planning on stopping, just going. Oh, I think I got it. We have spline engagement on both the transmission and the axle.
Both rear axles are in.
All right, give it a nugga and a couple duggas.
I think last time we did 6 Ugga-Duggas. So I just want it to be even. She should be tight.
Here we go.
That was 6 or 7 Ugga-Duggas.
I can't believe it's going back together. Let's put a cotter pin in this hole. It'd be good to go.
This guy just shows up whenever he wants. Thinks he owns the place. He says we're here early. We've been here for 8 hours. We're here early. Oh yeah, is all he has to say. Leave your comments what we should do to this guy.
I'm gonna edit this out.
No, you're not.
There we go. Just gotta shake it the right way. I feel like I don't have enough
Slack.
Yeah. Woo. You just gotta push it really hard.
That brake cable allows for like no extra room at all. It's very tight. But those brake cables are really nicely, like, that's a caliper that you can hang from the brake cables and feel pretty confident on.
All right, got the last rotor and caliper on. What does that mean, Matt?
Wheels and tires.
And then what?
Shifter cable.
And then what?
Drive it. And then what? Crash it.
Thank you guys for joining us for our new video. We're super excited to show you all of the things that we've done since last time you've joined us, but we want to note one thing. We noticed a lot of our returning viewers are not subscribed, so I implore you, please go and hit that subscribe button for us, even like the video if you have another second. Thank you.
We implore you.
What are those?
These are our shifter cables, and I gotta figure out how they go in because everything's backwards now. The engine's in the back of the car instead of the front of the car. These are regular old RSX shifter cables, and basically we're gonna use RSX shifter, RSX transmission, RSX cables.
It's crazy to me that in a different car, with the engine being in the back, where an RSX, the engine's in the front, it's still the exact same length. But supposedly, the factory length fits. So we're gonna give it a shot. Let's see.
Internet says it can be done, so we're gonna find out.
Where do these suckers are out? We need a 2 10mm.
Just thread those bad boys through like so. That's on the other side to catch them.
Just pushed the one. Now the other.
Remember in our last video, we put that shifter bracket on, so now we're just getting the cables into it.
They kind of stiff. These would have been better to put in the car before we put all the hoses in. Why that's keyed, I have no idea. Groove.
How are things going in here?
They're going. I'm getting this factory Toyota shifter cable holder to hold our not factory Toyota shifter cables. So just doing a bit of wallering out, I believe is the technical term.
Wallering out.
Yep. We'll see about all this. I still don't know. I still don't believe in it.
Wallering out.
Manual transmissions.
Yeah. Sends a shock right through me. There you go. So it's not very convenient, but if you're ever about to be in an accident in this car, to honk the horn, you just got to take both hands off the wheel and you connect these like that, and then that'll honk the horn, and then you can hopefully avoid the accident that you're about to get into.
Simple as.
Nice work, buddy.
Press it all the way home.
Brakes sound good.
Seat coming back in. So it's got to be here for us to drive it.
Me said, hey. Oh, yeah.
So for our clutch to work, we need to make sure that there's no air in the lines. So we're down here about to start bleeding it.
Okay, hold it down, and now you can lift it up.
This car has come a super long way. If you're just now joining us, we bought it not running and driving. We've now got a running K24 in it, and it is about to be on the road in probably like a... If you're just now joining us, click on some of the prior videos, which will be linked below, and yeah, follow along. This is gonna be a good one.
It's actually probably best that we have it in the air. That way we can figure out if forward is forward and reverse is reverse.
Clutch engages smoothly, and like I can tell you already, I'm impressed with how this thing drives. What are we sitting at coolant temp sense wise?
148 right now.
Yeah, we're good. Matt's gonna be sad, but we're ripping this sucker up the street. I can tell you that much right now. Matt was probably not expecting us to just immediately take it out onto the road, but I'm an animal. I can't believe we're driving this thing.
I know.
Are you kidding me? So I don't want to blow it up.
Why?
No reason. We're lean on D-cell for sure.
Pretty good.
And dude, I'm like not even a fifth throttle. Like I'm barely into it at all. This thing is gonna rip. Just in a solid NA tune, this thing's gonna rip. Yeah, like I told Jake, first clutch engagement, I was like, dude, this thing actually engages the clutch pretty smooth and everything. Literally just 2 days ago, Springfield police passed, or not Springfield police, I guess, but Springfield passed a law that they can impound your car if you're driving it without tags. Right.
Besides the exhaust, it's great. I'm not used to no power steering.
What do you think?
I think it's awesome. I can't believe how well it actually drives for the first drive. Brakes stiff, to be expected in this car. New adjustment. Power steering, none. A little bit of adjustment there on slow speed, but actually cruising, driving, spot on.
I know, right?
Your turn to find out, big dog. Makeshift shifter is not ideal, but it's fancy enough for the first drive. Look at those beautiful clouds. No roof. We're 170, but I mean, as long as we're moving, we're grooving. Oh, yeah, it's already dropping as soon as you start moving. You know what we didn't do? Hook up the alternator. It's limited time.
Well, the battery's doing just fine. I'd make it quick then. Yeah, so anyways, man, I've been sitting on this street corner for years now, trying to make $1. Fuck you, man! Well, the car's extremely loud.
has coilovers on it, and the right's not that bad besides the speed bumps for the coilovers. I didn't even think about it till we hit that speed bump. Other than the shifter, all systems are go. Wow.
Wowzers.
Can't believe that just happened.
Yeah, I'm kind of speechless that this car just up and drove after all that we've done to it. The first time that we tried to drive it, we just took off.
Yeah, we literally.
And I didn't think about it till I saw 8.5 volts on the computer. We didn't hook the alternator up to recharge the battery. We were just like, let's go.
So we just took 3 rips on just battery, got it back to the shop just in time. It was dying in the parking lot.
Wow.
Whew.
Besides this shifter,
Yeah, it's a little hard to shift.
We are geniuses.
just want to let you guys know, you just witnessed greatness.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching today's video. I feel like we got a ton done. It's kind of at the point in the project where we're just finalizing a ton of little things. So it's taking that last 10% and finishing it up, and that's what we're doing, and it's really exciting to see all these systems finally come together. Pretty soon we're gonna have the engine bay tucked and looking clean, and we will be ripping this sucker to car shows at least.
Spinning so hard.
I shifted from first to third too.
Oh, you were manually shifting?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unbeatable on the streets. I'm the street king. Nobody can stop me.